Hey guys, it's Devin here. So for today's Dice Thrones video, we actually had this one recorded about a month or so ago, and it ended up not being quite what we wanted. It was a little bit blurry, just not exactly what we were trying to go for. So we ended up scrapping it, not having it released. But since we're taking a little bit of time off, or these couple weeks off here, we wanted to get a video out. So hope you guys enjoy this. It's still a really fun gameplay. It was a really fun match to do, and rewatching it, I really did enjoy it. But just wanted to give you guys a fair warning ahead of time. Okay, we've got everything set up here for Loki versus Black Panther. Paul, first thing to do here is we need to roll to see who goes first.
1 to 1. Whoa.
Ones. Let's see.
Whoa. All right, we're going to have to find that one. There we go.
All right, so 5 to 3. Looks like I am first. Let me draw my starting hand.
Before we start, let's go through our status effect tokens. So I'm playing Black Panther, and he's got the kinetic energy, which actually goes with his passive ability here. So whenever damage is successfully dealt, I gain a kinetic energy. For every 2 of those that I have, I increase my attack by 1. Once I reach full kinetic energy, which is 8, once I get all 8 of them, I immediately remove all of them, and I gain 2 CP, and then I draw 2 cards, and I deal 5 damage that is undefendable. So it's an isolated attack. And then I also have my Vibranium suit, which is, I can spend it to prevent 3 incoming damage. It cannot be transferred by any means, but it can be removed.
Okay, and going through mine here, and this is actually only the second time I've ever played Loki, so I've got to refresh myself here. First off, I have Illusion, so it is my unique status effect. I begin the game with my 3 illusion cards here. You got a partial success, a full success, and a fail, and I can spend an illusion, and I present the 3 cards to the opponent. Paul chooses one, and that's what ends up happening. And this is the one I hope to be seeing. Next up, I have my Bag of Tricks. And so it's put as a positive status effect, although it can be used negatively with a few of Loki's abilities here. But how it works is, at upkeep, you roll a dice. On a 1, you lose a CP. On a 2 through 5, I get to decide whether it heals 3, gains a CP, or does 2 damage, and then on a 6 gains 2 CP. And then the last one I have is Spellbound, and these ones are pretty neat. They go and they cover Paul's abilities, and on his next offensive roll, he can no longer use those abilities. So, pretty cool 3 little status effects that Loki has.
Yeah, and I think Loki's stat effects, they represent his character very well. They fit him perfectly.
Yes. Okay, so let's start this off. Let me see what I got here. Okay, so I think I'm just going to start rolling.
So did you draw your card?
So I do not get to, because I am the first player. All so right. Actually, I'm just going to go straight into my rolling here. All right, so we have...
What'd you get? 1, 2, 3, 5, couple scepters, illusion,
maybe
lies.
Look at going for the straight. That could also turn into a confuddle. So I think I'm gonna keep those there.
We've got some mockery. Could have had some mockery. Ooh.
Turned into 6s, which was not too much for me there. So let's just roll them again and see what happens. Okay, so it did turn into a confuddle. So I'm going to inflict Spellbound 2.
Ooh.
And we're going to do the Meteoric Punch.
Okay, it's my small straight.
And how about...
Oh, it's 2 of them. Ooh.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking that triple thread, it's the big damagers. Yeah, let's you know what? Let's do the heart-shaped.
Okay.
Let's do the heart-shaped herb. And then I deal 7 damage.
And so I will roll my defense, which is 3 die. And I've got 2 of the slams and then a panther. So on every one of the slams, I do 1 damage back to you. So you get 2 damage.
Perfect. And
I get 7.
7.
So I'm down to 43. All right. One thing with Loki is to play him properly, you kind of have to know the other person's board as well.
Oh, yeah,
right?
for sure. That is it for me. I'm not doing anything on my second main phase.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and gain a CP. I'm at 3. I will draw up my card. Oh, man. Okay. You know what? I'm going to upgrade 2 things here. I'll upgrade both of these.
Okay.
And that cost me 3 CP total.
All right.
And then we'll just go into my roll phase. Oh, and I should have taken a kinetic energy. All right. Ooh, look at that. So I've got my vibranium claws. I'm kind of close to the stealth strike here, which I might do. You've blocked my small straight. Could also go for that triple threat.
I didn't block it.
Man, okay, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and roll 2 of these. I think I'm going to go for that stealth strike. Oop, that's the same thing that I just got. Oh man, do I want to go and possibly whiff, or... Yeah, that's dealing 5 damage to you. Let's go for it. It's early. We can see what happens. Okay.
Look at that.
So that is my triple threat.
That's right.
So that's going to deal 6 damage, and I get to roll 2.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll roll these 2. And it's add a 1 for every damage. So it's at 7. And then this one, gain 2 kinetic energy.
That's right.
All right.
And good old Loki's defensive is just rolling a dice, and you gain a
illusion.
All
right, there we go. So you get 7 damage.
All right. So that puts me at 41. Second main phase for you.
Now, did I have 2 of these?
You had 1 from me.
I had
doing
1
damage,
from you doing
should
damage.
have just gained.
Should have just
2.
got.
Oh,
2.
just gain. Yeah, you gained 2. That's correct.
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
Cool.
Okay. Does that because it's adding 1 for every 2 that I have? Would that make it 8 or would that be 7? It doesn't say the then, which is what I would assume.
So gain damage. 1, gain 2. We can do as another one. I really don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the correct way. It doesn't really matter too much to me.
Let us know in the comments. Usually it will say then or, something like that. So let us know. We're going to go ahead and play it as it did.
I'm going to draw a card, gain a CP, and we gain... I'm just going to roll.
And these go away, I believe.
Oh, yep, they definitely do. Okay.
Ooh, nice. Scepters. Mischief. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Nothing great really stands out. We'll roll these 2, see what happens. It may turn into nothing. Not the way I thought it was going to go.
Yeah.
So now...
Takes you kind of confuddled, or...
Yeah. You know what? We're gonna do this. It looks like it could turn into confuddle. It could turn into a straight. We'll kind of see what happens. So it turned into a straight. So we'll do the small straight there. I gain a bag of tricks and deal 7 damage.
Okay, so I will... Well, I might block it all, so... Which I don't think is possible, but let's roll first. Okay, so I deal 1 damage to you. I take 7.
Okay. And actually, before you take your damage, I am going to go ahead and play for 1. Liar, liar.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to roll 4 dice. And on scepters, they add 1 damage.
Okay.
And then on this, I inflict Bag of Tricks. Nothing happens for the illusion, so that makes it a total of 9 damage.
All right. So I am down to 32. What was that card there?
Liar, liar.
That's a nice one.
Yeah, pretty neat.
All right.
And then my second main phase, I am just going to hold.
Did you take your 1 damage?
Let me do that.
Okay.
Okay. So now you do have an
that's
upkeep.
right.
You got to roll for the Bag of Tricks. You're hoping for a 6. It is not. I'm going to choose for you to take 2 damage.
Okay.
And I believe that still triggers the kinetic energy because it is whenever damage is successfully dealt.
All right. Well, that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah, so one of the neat things about Black Panther is he's really good against small little bits of chip damage. So anything that does like little onesie, twosie pings, great for Black Panther.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and discard this card here. Bye-bye. I'm going to get another CP. But then I'm going to play some transference. And I'm going to transfer that one to you.
It's gone already.
Oh, it's gone.
You just used it.
I just used it. I'm thinking it was in perpetuity, like whose was that last week?
Oh, the persistent one.
Yeah, it's a persistent one.
Oh my goodness.
Who was that?
I don't know. I'll have to think about that.
Okay. Oh, it was the Moon Elf.
Yep, that was right.
Moon Elf. Okay, so I'm not discarding that card. I'll keep that there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm very close to a large straight there. And really, let's see. Nope, I need that 3. You know what? I'm also close to the triple threat. Kind of close to a heart-shaped herb. So really, if this gives me anything,
yeah,
because I also have my vibranium claws.
Yeah, worst case.
So we're just gonna.
On that.
Yeah, let's just go ahead and see what happens. Okay, let's get one more. All right, so falls back, and I'm gonna deal 4 damage. Yep.
And it will be.
And it's 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. It's yes, 6.
Okay, I got lies, which is draw a card, and so I take 6.
Okay. Nice. All right, we're getting pretty close here. We're staying pretty consistent.
Yes.
All right, it's on you.
Okay, so I'm gonna gain my CP. I'm gonna draw my card, and actually, before I do my upkeep, I get to. On a 3, I think I could gain CP or I could heal too. Ooh, tough choices. I really like the CP.
You're not struggling for health at this point.
I know. I think I'm going to do the CP.
Yeah.
It's better than the 2 health right now. Okay. Let's see what all we got. Ooh. And I think I'm going to do this. And it costs 3 CP, which is actually quite a bit. We'll go to 1. And it gives me an upgraded defensive, so I roll 2 dice.
Nice.
Yeah, gives me a couple more of those status effects, whatnot. That token should be gone. And let's, I'm going to discard a card for a CP. And we're just going to roll.
All right.
So I'll re-roll the one tipped up there. Okay, so I keep going for, I feel like, the same type of things, but
Almost got a straight.
Yeah, you kind of go with what you roll. So we'll do those.
Get that confuddled. Ooh.
So that's 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a straight.
Yep.
What was that? That was
That
a
was a
6.
6.
Might as well roll it again. I'll roll that again.
Ooh.
Okay, still a 6. So, do I want to gain the bag of tricks or inflict the spellbound? So they both do the same amount of damage, right?
Yeah. Which one do you want to do?
I think I'm going to inflict the spellbound.
Okay.
I
do think that one's
I think that's pretty good.
powerful.
So I'm going to put it on that because you just have both straights in one, right?
Yeah.
It seems like the go-to. And then, really, let's just do the things that can possibly damage me. We'll do that.
All right.
So it is 7, and it is on your defensive.
7 damage, so I will gain a CP. Or, I'm sorry, a kinetic energy. And, ooh, look at that. You get 3 damage.
Okay.
Okay. And then I take 7.
Yep.
Down to 23. Okay. Back to your second main phase.
I actually think I am just going to hold.
Okay. So I will draw up a card. I will gain a CP. And, I'm going to go ahead and hold and get rolling here. Ooh, let's see. That is very close to being my triple threat, which I obviously can't use. Oh, man. Let's see.
It is very close to the triple threat.
Yeah. I think I'm going to have to go for Stealth Strike. I could go for Heart-Shaped Herb. Oh, even the Ancestral Powers over there. Oh man, this is a hard choice. Do I want to deal some damage or do I want to get some kinetic energy? This one will allow me to do 5 damage.
Yeah.
And actually, so will
hit your max stack.
This one. So, man, this is tricky. This one gains my vibranium suit. So does this one. I think I'm closer to this one. Ugh, okay, we're gonna... Oh, yeah. Okay, not what I wanted.
Man, if I hadn't...
I know.
Hadn't covered that there.
Okay, let's hope we don't whiff here. Alright, okay. So I got my heart-shaped herb, so that gains my vibranium suit. That gains me my stack limit here. So once I reach my stack limit, I immediately remove all of them, and I gain 2 CP. I draw 2 cards. I deal 5 undefendable damage.
That's right. Takes me to 25.
Okay. And 2 CP.
Doing that.
Nope.
Undefendable right after I
that's right.
upgrade my defensive.
And 2 of that.
Come on.
Ooh, that's nice. Okay. All right. I think it is back to you now.
Okay. No bag of tricks. Gonna draw and gain my CP. Yeah, I'm just gonna... I think I'm just gonna hold.
A bunch of cards in your hand.
I know,
there.
I do. So, man, I go
feel
for
like
this
that's what you keep on
every
rolling
time, and I just don't see a reason not to. So we're gonna do that.
Ooh.
Okay, so that becomes my vilify.
That is your vilify.
So I think I'm going to do vilify.
Okay.
And so how vilify works is the top half we're not going to worry about. It's if any of your opponents have more health than you and you do not.
Uh-huh.
So otherwise, I deal 5 undefendable damage. and then I choose 2 players to gain Bag of Tricks, and I can choose the same player.
Mm-hmm.
Do I want it to go to you? See, it's the thing is, it's risky on you because it's 2 kinetic energy if the damage goes off.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I'm gonna just put it on myself here.
Okay. Now, with my vibranium suit,
Mm-hmm.
can I block that undefendable?
Yeah, so...
It just says, may spend it to prevent 3 incoming damage. This may not be transferred by any means.
Yeah, so undefendable can still be prevented. So, yes, you can use it.
I am actually going to go Vibin, and that's going to prevent 6 of it. So, I take no damage, pay 1 CP, and there we go.
Perfect. And that uses the suit?
That uses the suit.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then it is back over to you.
Okay. I'll draw up my card. I will... I get a CP. I'm going to pay 2 CP though. And I am going to remove a status effect token from you.
Okay.
So, yep, Bag of Tricks. Okay. And then I am going to go ahead and roll.
All right.
Okay. Close to my triple threat. Whoa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So I've definitely got a small straight already.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and roll this one. Another 6. We'll roll it one more time. And it's a 1. So we'll go ahead and keep the small straight. I gain a kinetic energy. Then I deal 6 damage.
Okay.
And let's see. We're going to keep that.
Okay. I'm going to... I'm gonna start off rolling my 2 defensive. And so I get an illusion. And then I inflict spellbound. And we're not going to let that good old straight happen next turn. And I think I'm going to go ahead and use the head illusion.
Okay.
We're going to use it. We're going to lay these good old cards on out here.
Let's see.
Let's see what happens.
You gonna play any mind games with me
No,
here?
I'm just going to...
You're just going to let me decide?
Lay them each out.
So,
let you decide which one.
This one's a little bit closer to me. Now I'm playing head games with myself. So we're just going to go ahead and pick this one here.
Okay.
Partial success.
Partial success.
Okay.
So I take half the damage there, which it was 6. So I'll take
6.
3.
Yep. Not bad. Okay. We are getting close. So then back to me. I will go ahead and stop right there. So on you.
Okay. Draw out.
And you have your bag of tricks.
That's an interesting one. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. I do have my bag of tricks.
Yep.
So let me roll my dice here.
5.
I think I am going to heal 2.
Okay.
Getting to that point,
Yep.
might as well get a little bit extra health in there. Okay. I was reading this card that I got. It's neat. I did not gain the CP this turn. I think I'm just rolling. That's where we're at.
Let's see those scepters and the illusions coming out again. That seems to be where you're at tonight.
Yeah, so...
Okay. You got a small straight.
do. I also have the Vilify again.
You do.
Which is just a good old 5 damage. And I'm kind of leaning toward that. You know what? Actually, we'll see if we'll roll a couple times. I feel like I can keep getting the scepters, so that's not at risk. Well, unless you roll something like that.
Let's hope. Let's see what you got here. One more.
Okay,
Ooh.
so there is.
Okay.
The small straight. So.
And Vilify. Nope, not Vilify. Small straight.
That is small straight. So I'm going to gain a bag of tricks, and we will deal 7 damage.
All right. And I'll take my kinetic energy. And I don't get anything.
Okay.
All right. So that was 7. I'm down to 16. All right, back to your second.
Second main phase, and I have 6 cards in my hand. I'm gonna hold these 6 cards.
Wow. All right, I'm drawing up a card. I like that. Okay, we're gonna go up 1. Then we're gonna start rolling. That is still blocked.
That's right.
I've got to do some damage here. Okay, so looks like I'm close to my triple threat. And we're going to keep rolling. So let's do this. I'm also close to a large straight if I get a 3.
Kind of the same dice takes care of both those things.
Yeah. So let's see what happens here. And there's my heart-shaped herb. That's not doing any damage. I need some damage, I feel like. So let's see what happens here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and 6 it. So that cost me 1 CP. And this one turns into a 6. And then what is better? Is my large straight or is my triple threat? That was, yep, that's my triple threat. Oh, that is not a large straight.
Yeah.
So I am definitely going for the triple threat. That's yeah. Not a large straight. I was going to go for a triple threat anyway. So
right.
Deal 6 damage and roll 2 die. On claws, add damage. I got 1 claw. So that's 7 damage. On this one, I gain 2 kinetic. So I gain 2 kinetic.
Okay.
And so that will do 2 more damage.
So we're at 9.
So we're at 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me first roll my defensive here.
I'm sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
So that's my defensive. So I am inflicting spellbound, and maybe I don't want this triple threat again next turn, so let's play that one there. And then what is the illusion? Gain a pack of tricks.
Okay.
All right.
Any damage to me? No.
No, I don't do any damage to you, but I do think it is good old time for another illusion here.
I think so.
So, we'll lay them on out there.
Okay, and we're just going to go ahead and go with this one. Partial success again.
Okay.
So you get that.
It is rounded
up, I believe.
Prevents damage rounded up. So
you get 5.
I would take 4. It was 9?
It was 9.
And I prevent rounded up. So I'll prevent 5.
Oh, okay. You prevent rounded up. Okay.
So I will take 4.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right. Wow. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass.
All right. Over to me.
You've got your upkeep.
Yeah. Oh, let me do that real quick. So first I will do 1. Ooh, not the one you want to see, the lose CP. And then the other. Oh, man, that's the worst bag of tricks you can get there.
Okay. That is bad.
Alright, so I'll gain my CP for the turn, draw a card, and that's interesting. I'm gonna discard 3 for CP. Go to 6.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're just gonna roll. We'll see what happens with it.
All right.
Okay, so couple 4s, couple 5s. Nothing that's really like standing out. Let's just roll these. See what we can make of that.
You had antics.
Oh my!
Ooh, that's a weird one.
Into some crazy stuff there. I'm gonna roll these again.
Nothing you're seeing piques your interest.
Yeah,
Ooh,
exactly.
Okay.
So
you got mockery.
You're gonna have to definitely use a card now. So let's use.
What you got?
I'm gonna just use 2 to turn a wild into a 3 here. Okay. Go for a straight.
Good.
Okay.
All right.
So kneel to me. I'm gonna deal 8 damage.
Wow.
I'm gonna roll 3 here. So on this, I gain a bag of tricks. And then on this, I draw a card.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and roll 3. Oh, and you get 3 damage.
Okay.
So I gain a kinetic, and I take 8 damage. Was that right?
Yep.
You didn't get any scepters?
No scepters.
So I'm at 8. That was a big hit for me.
Okay. My second main phase here. I'm going to play So Wild. No, not So Wild. Excuse me. I was reading the card in the discard. Double up. I'll draw 2. Let's hold.
Okay. I'm really trying to figure out what I'm going to do here. So I'm at 3 CP. That doesn't do me much good. Alright. I think I'm going to have to use those 2. I'm going to spend 1 to get a CP, discard 1 to get a CP, but then I'm going to use that CP and I'll get that out of here. So we'll get rid of your status effect
Bag of
there.
tricks.
Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and start rolling. And let's see what happens here. Okay, so I have my heart-shaped herb. Very close. This should be gone, right?
No,
you just put it on
at
there?
the end of your offensive.
That's kind of terrible. All right, I could do this. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and do the heart-shaped herb. Okay. So that gains me 3 kinetic. And my vibranium suit.
Yeah.
Now I'm also going to play the Strength of Will, which is 1 CP. And it lets me roll 5 dice. And I get...
So you'll have to hold that or use it with... It's an attack modifier.
It is.
But you're not technically doing
Attacking?
an attack here,
Okay.
right? And you are at your limit, right?
I
so
am.
As soon as you get there,
Which
it's
I
going to go
am.
off. But that is not an attack. kinetic energy stack limit. Immediately remove all kinetic tokens. Yeah, see, it's a separate source.
So it's an isolated
source of damage.
Okay.
Right? So it's not an actual attack. Now you will get to draw 2 cards.
I do get to draw 2 cards. And it does 5 damage to you, and I gain 2 CP. So let me draw 2 cards. Okay. Well, unfortunately, I think that's going to be what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it.
That's it. Drawing my card.
And you took the 5?
I took the 5.
Okay.
And the 1 CP. What? We're just rolling.
Okay. What'd you get here? What is that? Okay.
You got 5 CP and a bunch of cards in your hand.
I do.
That's a scary position for me to be in.
And you can see I've got them kind of spread out here.
I'm gonna roll these. We'll see what happens here. So I think what I'm gonna do is,
And this spellbound goes away.
I'm gonna roll these 2 again. And I think I'm gonna play some cards here.
Yeah.
So what we'll first play is good old samesies for 1.
Yep.
To make that the samesies there.
Yep.
And then we're gonna play a tippet.
Okay.
Excuse me. A tippet for 1. To make that there.
Yep.
And this is your chance to do anything there. Whoops.
So I do have my vibranium suit.
So if it's the ultimate,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot use anything with it. Your choice is to modify the dice now.
So we will play Helping Hand. And cost me 1. So you get to re-roll
One
this
of those
one.
dice. Okay.
Okay.
And I will play 6 it.
Mm-hmm.
Turn it into a 6.
And that is...
Got something else to
Think
modify
all
the
I
dice
have.
there.
I think that's all that I have. That is it.
That's it. The glorious purpose will finish it off. Gaining the illusions, afflicting the spellbound, bags of tricks,
That's rough.
and deal 10 damage.
That was basically going to be my next play as well.
I know.
I had a samesies. I had the one more time. I had all of those cards also. Man.
Yep, that's the way these Dice Thrones games goes. You're always one turn away on the losing side. It's you either win it or you don't. And I knew that, right? Like that was the reason I started my first roll with 1-6, and
Yep.
I'm like, I knew because of the way it was. Paul has 5 CP.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a bunch of cards. I either win this turn or I don't
Yep.
win, and so that's what I went for.
Yeah, and that was... I was hoping on my next turn, like I said, if I would have gotten 1, 2 6s, I had a real high chance of doing it with these 2 cards.
Yeah.
Man, unfortunately, I thought that kinetic energy dealt damage. I was hoping to do some damage with that one. But hey, that's the
that's
the
way
luck
the
of dice,
fall, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So anyway, thanks everybody for watching this. As always, we really do appreciate it. We really appreciate all the support on all these Dice Thrones videos, as well as our channel and everything. So please, if you like what we do here, give us a like, give us a subscribe, comment, all those things. We really do appreciate it. That's really all we have. We will see you on the next one. Okay, we've got everything set up here for Loki versus back pain.
Versus back pain.
Yeah. All right.